Hi guys, this is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I want you to share something. Food for thought. Self-reflection is self-preservation. Self-reflection is self-preservation. What does that mean? Basically, it means the more you self-reflect, the more you preserve yourself, right? You basically preserve your sanity, right? You keep your energy field clean, right? The goal in life is to have a change mindset where you're growing, right? And either you're dying or you're growing in life, right? Either you're dying or growing. And being stagnant is also what? Dying, right? So the goal is to always grow in some way, right? So how do you do that? I'm going to share a simple technique, right, where you use self-reflection on a regular basis to help yourself have a change and growth mindset, okay? So you're basically always growing in life, right? Okay, so how do you do this? So this is what I want you to do. Every week, so Monday to Friday, you go about your day, and then every Friday, I want you to self-reflect on what you did on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, right? So I want you to write all the positive things that happened on Monday, all the negative things, and continue on. And then later on, I want you to look at the negatives and see how you can change that, right, in the future. I want you to do the same thing on the weekends. So Saturday and Sunday, you go about your day, you do your thing. And then on Monday, I want you to self-reflect on what you did on the weekend, right, on Saturday and Sunday, right? And say, what are the positives, positive actions? What were some of your negative actions, right? It could be about how you dealt with somebody's, anger outburst, or how you dealt with something that happened when you were grocery shopping, whatever, right? Some interaction at school. So again, and then you focus on the negative, you look at the negative, and see how you could change that in the future. That's it. A simple self-reflection technique. Again, why do we do this? Because self-reflection is self-preservation. All right, guys. Hope this was helpful. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today, I'm going to share another self-reflection technique. Very simple that I want you to do. It's a very simple technique that I want you to do every 3 months, possibly. So, every 3 months, I want you to sit down. I want you to stop what you're doing. It takes 5 minutes. I want you to write down what is working in your life and what is not working in my life. What is working in your life and what is not working, right, in your life. And then I want you to look at the list that says what is not working in my life, and I want you to change it. Find solutions for it, right? Simple. This technique will help you take control of your life and be in the driver's seat of your life versus the passenger seat, right? So again, it's all about being in the driver's seat of your life. A simple technique that will help change your entire year, right? All right, guys, change mindset. Take care. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I want to share a simple technique that you can use when you are feeling not like yourself, right? You're feeling like all these feelings, but you don't know why, right? Like all these emotions, but you don't know why. So what I want you, this is called the quick basic needs check-in. Quick basic needs check-in. So basically what I want you to do is first check in with what's going on with your body. So I want you to ask yourself, did I drink enough water? Did I get enough sleep? Did I get enough exercise? Am I eating well? Right? So then after you check in on the level of basic needs, you can move forward and say, okay, what else is going out externally, right? What else? But you always want to check in with your body, right? With the internal state of your body. Okay, again, did I drink enough water? Did I get enough sleep? Am I getting enough sleep? Right? Am I getting good exercise? Enough exercise? Am I eating well? Am I getting, am I eating enough vegetables? Whatnot, right? Again, basic check-in, right? Sometimes this is for those days when you're at work or you're commuting and you're like, why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling so out of character? What's going on, right? Do a little check-in, okay? And then correct those needs that might not have been met, right? Like those basic needs. All right, guys. Hope this is helpful. Take care. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. All right. Today I'm going to talk about some ways you can decrease your stress level. So particularly, you want to know your own healthy stress level. You want to be aware of how much you can take in a day, right? On the weekdays, after work, right? And especially on the weekends, okay? So you want to operate in that level, right? Within that level. You want to make sure that you don't exceed, right, your own healthy stress level. Okay, extremely, extremely important. The only time you should have that fight and flight feeling in life is only in like life and death situations, right? So you want to make sure that that flight and fight mode isn't a constant feeling in your daily living, right? Or a primary feeling in your daily living, right? Why? Because it increases negative hormones, right? Worry and hostility. It impedes your self-growth, your creativity, right? It basically affects your overall health. It affects being present with your children, right? Connecting with yourself. And it impedes like good decision-making skills. So it's extremely important to be aware of your own healthy stress level, right? So hence the goal is basically to be, number one, be aware of it, right? What is your health? Like, okay, I can do only one, strenuous activity a day, right? One overstimulating activity a day, not two, right? So being aware of like how much you can take in a day, right? Number two, you want to actively create those emotions you want, right? So for instance, let's say you want to create, you want to create contentment in your life and inner peace, right? You want to know what activities create that for you. Maybe it's rollerblading, right? Maybe it's being in the pool, right? What kind of music brings you happiness, right? Healthy contentment, right? What kind of books, what kind of movies? Be very particular into what you put yourself in, like what you project, what's your environment like. Be very, very particular, right? So just don't listen to any music with any lyrics on, right? Because it will change your state. Don't watch just any movies. If you feel negativity, turn the movie off. Switch it to another movie, right? You're not bounded to be, you're not bounded to do anything, right? Or to complete any movie or music that you're listening to if it's unhealthy for you, right? So, okay, guys, I hope this was helpful, right? Number one, know your own healthy stress level. And number two, actively create the emotion you want, right? And this is a conscious act, right? This is number one, awareness, right? And number two, a conscious act. All right, guys, hope this is helpful. Take care. Hi, guys, this is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Well, today I want to share some strategies that you can use so you don't replay old hurts, childhood trauma, right? Your old inferior feelings, okay? And why you shouldn't do that, okay? So number one, do not replay early inferior feelings in your imagination. What I mean by inferior feelings is just your old relationships with your family that didn't work out, old failures, childhood traumas, certain things that have happened. Yeah, I want you to heal, obviously, right? And deal with it appropriately with a therapist and processing. But you don't want to keep replaying it over and over in your mind for the rest of your life, right? Because then you will get stuck in that narrative. Right? It will reinforce basically like a losing cycle, right? A losing poor me victim cycle, right? It will end up becoming a subconscious internal standard. And then you're going to keep attracting that type of behavior in your life, right? It's going to just keep occurring in different ways, manifesting in your life. So successes should only be remembered. Successful people know that successes should only be remembered, right? And replayed. Okay, guys? Remember, everything you say about yourself is remembered by others as well. The way you speak about yourself is the way others will treat you, right? So again, it starts with your thoughts. What are you replaying over and over in your thoughts, right? How are you projecting it, right? And then that becomes a self-reinforcing cycle, either of poor me or, oh my goodness, I'm awesome. Look at all my successes. And whatever is reinforced is what's going to increase. Because remember, your subconscious mind believes whatever you feed it, right? So be very careful as to what you are reinforcing with your thoughts, right? With your conversations and with your actions. Okay. Additionally, the way you allow others to speak to you, right? Be aware of the way you allow others to speak to you. The way you allow others to bring up your past mistakes becomes also a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's extremely evident. You become that. Let's say someone keeps bringing up your past and what you've done in the past, right? They said, oh, you dated a lot of guys, you did this, you did that. You become that loose person's self-image that they painted for you, right? If you don't stop them. Or if someone always says you've always been broke, you don't have enough money, your parents never had, they never really dealt with money well. Then your narrative becomes that broke person, right? Self-image. So shut down people's put-downs right away, right? Don't allow it. Otherwise, it will become your current or future self-image. Okay, guys? I'm serious. So not only do you have to watch what you're reinforcing, right, with your thoughts, but what are you also allowing and reinforcing by what others are saying to you and not speaking up? Because both of those strategies will dictate your current and future self-image. So be very aware of it, guys. Again, I want to emphasize and reiterate, do not cultivate earlier inferior feelings. The only time you should be thinking about those is if you're trying to learn from it, you're trying to process it with a therapist, right, to get professional help to heal. But you should not be reinforcing it when you wake up in the morning, when you're sleeping, ruminating over it, right? As soon as you notice it, just catch it and say, pop, inferior feelings, pop. Remember my pop it technique? Put an invisible bubble around it and say, pop. High lack thinking, pop. Right? Because you know that this is just going to create negative hormones in your body. Right? It's going to deplete your future successes. All right, guys. Take care. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing well. I am so proud of you. You have been doing a great job. Right? Acknowledge that. You guys are amazing, okay? Today I want to talk about how to take it easy, right? How to take it easy, all right? So number one, do not overanalyze life, right? And live for work and family by overextending yourself. Just don't do it, guys. It's really not worth it. Something is really wrong if you have 10 minutes in a day for yourself, right? Or just 10 minutes to relax and time to connect with God. If you only have 10 minutes left at the end of the day, something is really wrong. You weren't just created to be a robot to work and family, right? And sometimes we feel like that. We're just working our life away and giving, helping our family, right? At the expense of ourselves. So what I want you to do is take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Do your best and that's it. Best doesn't mean be overworked, exhausted, right? Perfection, be in anxiety mode. It means having healthy work ethics and healthy home ethics with boundaries, right? It is important to acknowledge also our habitual nature comes back when we are put in certain work and familiar dynamics, right? Because we've been doing it for so long. But as soon as you notice it, say, absolutely not. I'm not going to get sick over this rushed paced life. I'm not going to get sick over this rushed paced life. You don't have to be Superman or Superwoman, right? You cannot stress over daily living with every breath you take, right? You can't just wake up to just do. You can't. Slow down, guys. Slow down, right? Break the narrative of a rushed life, a pressured life, right? Accomplishments, right? This will only hinder your physical and mental health, right? Possibly decrease your life expectancy if you continue at this rate. Overanalyzing, overdoing. So these are some mantras you can use to help yourself, right? You can just, like I said, count from 25 to 1 3 times and then say, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Or you can just simply say, as you're going about your day, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. You can say, slow down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slow down, slow down. Another thing you can do is when you're on your commute, you can say, my life belongs to me. My life belongs to me. At home, right? Somewhere in the evening, my life belongs to me. My life belongs to me. Breathe in and out throughout the day, deep breaths. Meditate daily. This is extremely important. Meditation creates spaces between your habitual thoughts. It also stops your body from being in rush mode because you are literally telling your body to stop and slow down, right? When you just say, okay, body, you need to sit down. Okay, cross your legs or lay down. Take deep breaths in and out. So you're literally telling your body what to do, right? Hence, you're developing a new way of being. It helps you slow down. So incorporate meditation. It will change your life. It will help you get out of this. I gotta do this. I gotta be perfect. I have to be perfect. Or I have to give it my best. But again, remember, best does not mean overworked. It does not mean getting sick, right? It doesn't mean exhaustion. Doing your best does not mean that. We need to break that paradigm of what doing your best means. All right, guys, you got this. I am so proud of you. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. It's always nice to connect with you. Today, I want to share a simple technique that you can use when you start feeling angst in your life again. A lot of angst. And you don't know where it's coming from. You start noticing that you're acting in ways that you used to act like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. So, okay, you're like, wait a second, what is going on? So what I want you to literally do is stop, like picture a stop sign and say stop and write down what are some patterns that are emerging. Patterns emerging. Make a list that says patterns emerging, right? And then I want you to write down like what has happened in the last few months where you're doing things that are more ego-based, right? That's more that includes more grandiosity, right? So it could be grandiose events, right? Throwing grandiose events, overpriced restaurants, right? More about your status, right? Gossiping, pouting, right? Very superficial behavior, posting, Facebook, me, right? So you want to notice, when you start noticing a lot of angst in your behavior and old dysfunction coming back, you have to literally just picture a stop sign, even if you need to get a stop sign and post it somewhere in your room, and just make a list of all those patterns that might be emerging. And then once you identify it, remember, first step is always awareness. So you want to identify it. And then when you do that, you're like, oh, okay, I see what's happening. And then you can stop throwing those big events, going to overpriced restaurants, right? Superficial behavior. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't go to overpriced restaurants, but once in a while or whatnot. But what I'm saying is like, it doesn't become a ego fest. So angst, a lot of our angst can come from not being grounded, right? Not being present. So you want to make sure that whatever those events or actions in your life that you are engaging in brings you more peace, right? And grounding behavior versus more angst and, feeds your ego. All right, guys, hope this helps. Hi, guys, this is Dr. Farjana. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Today, I'm going to talk about a couple of techniques that you can use, right, to process anything that is crushing your spirit, right? Anything that is crushing your spirit. Okay? So number one, a technique that I want you to use is awareness, right? You want to become aware of the things that are crushing your spirit regularly, right? So weekly, or at least once a month, I want you to create a web and put your name in the middle, right? Like a circle, put your name in the middle, and then just write down everything that's crushing your spirit. It could be an interaction with a colleague or particular colleagues. It could be your interaction with your spouse. It can be your commute, right? I want you to list it, right? Just like around the web, right? Like a web around your name. Okay, identify it, right? What this does is it brings awareness to what's going on, right? You have more control. You're like, oh, okay, so this is what's happening. This is why I'm feeling this way. It's extremely important to identify what's happening below the surface. What is happening below the surface, right? You have to get rid of bad things that are weighing you down, right? You have to identify anything that crushes your spirit. Extremely important, right? So once you identify it, number one, you're aware of it. And then I want you to detach from it. How do you detach from it? You detach from it by this. I want you to do this. I want you to draw yourself, right, in a bed, and I want you to write, my soul is untouched. It belongs to God. My soul is untouched. It belongs to God. My body decays. My mind decays, right? There's the futility of relationships. There's the futility of life happenings, right? Because life happens, nothing lasts, right? But my soul lasts forever, right? So this is how you detach, because you realize and you internalize that all of these life happenings, they're happening, but my soul is still intact. My soul is still that beautiful soul created by God. So this is how you detach, right? Moving forward, you also want to remind yourself that successful people, they don't stuck repeating the same mistakes over and over. So when you write down and identify the toxicities that are crushing your spirit, you're able to not repeat them. You're able to find solutions for them. Okay, guys? So I just shared just a technique to become aware of anything that crushes your spirit, right? Hence, not repeating the same mistakes over and over. And number two, I shared another technique that helps you detach from all of these life happenings, right? So then it doesn't take over you. And you don't think that something is wrong with you. It's just life happening, right? And then you take care of it. You process it. You become aware of it. You process it. You detach. Take action. All right, guys. Hope this helps. Hi, guys. This is Dr. Farjana. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I want to emphasize how to not sell ourselves short. How to not sell ourselves short, right? And it's important to do some checks on ourselves, right? Self-checks on that, in that realm. And because a lot of us, we do sell ourselves short, right? Because we're always giving to the world. We're giving to family. We're giving to work. And we forget to give that same love, right? And compassion to ourselves. So a simple check that I want you to start doing is ask yourself, did I get enough sleep, right? Do I drink enough water? Do I have my own life, right? Aside from my family and work. Do I have my own life? Do I know what I like, my hobbies? What do I do on a regular basis, right? Where I have my own life. Because I'm just going to be honest with you, at the end of the day, your children are going to leave the house, right? Everyone has their own life, and you need to have your own life, right? Something that defines you, your favorite shows, your favorite outdoor activities, right? What can you do? Like, do you like your own company? So I want you to start developing a relationship with yourself where you develop like your own company. You like to go out and just rollerblade or ride your bike or just sit in the sun and soak up the sun, be by the poolside, whatever it is. Another thing I want you to ask yourself when you're doing this check is, do I give myself my own love, as I mentioned? Do I treat myself, right? With nice clothes, right? With a massage, with a healthy juice, right? Do I treat myself? Do I buy myself presents? Do I believe in my full potential? Do I have I deserve the best mentality, right? This is not just for loved ones, because we always want our loved ones to have the best life, right? Or for our children, like, they deserve the best. She deserves the best. He deserves the best. What about you? Do you have that mentality where you, like, I deserve the best? I do. And then live that way, right? Achieve those goals. And lastly, ask yourself, do I believe in my potential, right? Do I believe in my potential? And am I doing all that I can to expedite my potential, right? So I don't leave this world without living my full potential, right? I want to die by using with all my talents, right? I want to go back to God, or transition back to God, making sure that I use all my talents, right? To help others, to give love, to spread love, positivity. And this is how I want you to start asking yourself, and do this: how do I sell myself short? Check, right? You have to do these check-ins to make sure you're living your best life. All right, guys? Do not sell yourself short, because you are amazing and you deserve the best. Thank you.